Good afternoon. My name is Penny Meckley Porter, and I live here in Erie, Pennsylvania. I want to thank the Jefferson Educational Society for inviting me to go live today to do 2 mindfulness exercises with you. If you have been part of this and any of the past few weeks, I think this is our fifth. If you've been part of this in any of the past few weeks, you know we're talking about mindfulness as a practice of staying in the present moment and staying in the present moment non-judgmentally. So it's one thing to be in the present moment and to be noticing what's going on around us and even within us. But it's a little bit harder to be in the present moment and noticing what's going on non-judgmentally. But that's part of the practice. And it is a practice. It takes practice. It's not always easy. So today we have a couple of exercises we're going to do. Body scan with release and a loving kindness meditation. So first, I would like you to sit comfortably, preferably a little bit upright. If you're sitting in a chair, feet flat on the floor, if that's okay. But if you're not in a chair and you need to sit some other way, that's okay also. So let's get started. Closing your eyes, if that's comfortable with you. First, I'd like to check in with the breath. I always find that's a good place to start. Bring your awareness right now to your chest cavity, kind of rib cage, and just notice the movement of your breath. There's nothing you have to shift. You don't have to breathe more deeply. You just notice your breath. There's a movement in your body with your inhalation and a movement with your exhalation. You're just checking in, noticing, and not judging. So last week we did a mindful body scan. This week we're going to do something similar but different. We're going to start at the top of the head. I'd like you to bring your awareness to the top of your head and picturing all the muscles, if there are any muscles up there, but just picturing that whole area with the exhale. Every exhalation, you're going to be inviting some softening. I like to think about butter and how it gets soft if you leave it on the counter throughout the day. So the top of the head with your exhalation, picturing a softening. With your face and jaw, with your next exhalation, softening all the muscles. Traveling to the neck with your next exhale, softening, relaxing. Traveling to the shoulders, again with your next exhale, softening, relaxing. Traveling to the upper arms and the chest area. With your next exhale, softening, relaxing. Traveling to the whole waist area. With your next exhale, softening, relaxing. Traveling down your arms to your forearms. With your next exhale, softening, relaxing. Traveling to your hands. With your next exhale, softening and relaxing. Coming back to the torso your whole hip area, your hip and pelvic area. With your next exhale, softening, relaxing. Traveling down to where you're seated, that whole area. With your next exhale, softening, relaxing. Bringing your awareness to your thighs. With your next exhale, softening, relaxing. Maybe staying with the thighs, because you're noticing there's the upper thighs. Well, I'm seated, so the top parts of my thighs. And then the lower thighs, softening, relaxing. Coming to the knees, softening. Traveling down to your lower legs, the calves, softening. Perhaps the shins, if we can soften our shins. Traveling down to the ankles, softening. And then to the feet. I don't even know how many bones there are in the feet and how many muscles and tendons that keep all that together. Traveling to the feet, softening and relaxing your feet. Noticing the toes, how they are, I don't know, in your shoes or against the floor. Softening and relaxing your toes. So we've scanned from the head down to the toes, and you probably have an area that would be good to go back to. It could be, I don't know, it could be the back of your head, your neck, your shoulders, any place in your back, your lower back. I want you to just go back to whatever place or places that are saying they want more attention. Or if they're not talking to you, that's fine. Going back to the places where you know you hold your stress and tension. And just relaxing them, kind of melting them. And then when you're ready, coming back, opening your eyes if you want to. You can keep them closed though. So that was a body scan with a sense of relaxation. And so that's available to you anytime. You can do that. Some people like to do it more when they're guided. Some people can do it alone. But knowing that wherever it is you hold your tension, I mean, for me, it's often in my shoulders. Wherever you hold your tension, you can go to that place and you can just kind of invite that place to relax and soften. And if you're new to this, what you might notice is that you relax that spot, and the second you stop paying attention to it, you've clenched it again. So for me, in my shoulders, especially when I first started this, I noticed that my shoulders were kind of scrunched most of the time. And when I would practice this, I could relax my shoulders, and immediately afterwards, my shoulders were scrunched again. So, but that's okay. And if we can come to that without the self-judgment, so instead of being like, oh my gosh, I can't even do this right, say to yourself, this is going to take some practice to relax my shoulders more often. Okay. Next, I'd like to do a loving kindness meditation. So, the reason to be practicing mindfulness at all and meditation as part of this practice is because it can help us to, oftentimes, it can help us to relax. It can help us to have better strategies to reduce the stress hormones in our body. It can help us to find a little bit more calm, a little bit more peace. Although every time we do a mindfulness exercise, we don't end up feeling more calm and more peaceful. I mean, oftentimes maybe we do. Not every time, because sometimes if I'm mindful, I'll recognize how upset I am. But that can be part of the practice also. Meeting myself where I am, accepting myself where I am, is part of the practice. Even if I'm someplace that's uncomfortable, that is part of the practice. So to this loving kindness meditation, this one in particular, they've done a lot of research on this. So what we'll be doing is first we'll be picturing ourselves and saying some things to ourselves, such as, may I be safe, may I be healthy, may I be free from suffering. As I said, it's a loving kindness meditation. But the reason to do this one in particular is there's even research to support that as I practice this, it helps me to be less self-critical. Over time, I can have more positive emotions. It can help me with my resilience. And some of the research has supported that it can reduce my pain. There's lots of other. If you just look up loving kindness meditation research, you'll see all kinds of interesting things. But this is one of my very favorites. So I would like you to, again, close your eyes, if that's comfortable. And then I'm going to have you repeat after me, either aloud or quietly, whatever you want, kind of repeating after me. Don't repeat this. It's the may I be safe that I'll have you repeat. So first I'd like you to tune into yourself. Tuning into yourself as a person. Feeling yourself sitting wherever you're sitting. And repeating this part. May I be safe. May I be healthy. May I be happy. May I be free from suffering. Now I would like you to bring into your mind's eye, or bring your awareness to someone you care very deeply about. Picture yourself talking to that person, or conveying this to that person, and repeating this part. May you be safe. May you be healthy. May you be happy. May you be free from suffering. Now I'd like you to bring into your awareness someone who you find kind of difficult. It could be someone you know well, someone you don't know well. Someone who you find kind of difficult. Bringing them into your awareness. And then repeating, may you be safe. May you be healthy. May you be happy. May you be free from suffering. Now I'd like you to bring to mind a group of people that you are a part of. It could be a group of family members. It could be a place you work. It could be your gym. It could be an online group. I'd like you to bring your awareness to this group or community that you are a part of. And let's switch it to we now. May we be safe. May we be healthy. May we be happy. May we be free from suffering. Next, bringing your awareness to your city or the area where you live if you don't live in a city. Your city or your county, kind of your geographical area, and all the people within that area. Of course, you'll know some of them. Many of them you won't know. So you're bringing your awareness to the whole area and anyone who is within that area. Coming back to our words, may we be safe. May we be healthy. May we be happy. May we be free from suffering. Bringing your awareness now to your whole state, a larger geographical area, knowing there's so many people within your state. And we want to bring this loving kindness to those people also. May we be safe. May we be healthy. May we be happy. May we be free from suffering. Bringing our awareness to our country, all the people in our country who may be struggling right now for so many different reasons, and all of the helper people out there who are helping in various ways. Bringing our awareness to everyone and saying, may we be safe. May we be healthy. May we be happy. May we be free from suffering. Bringing your awareness to the world, our earth. And again, repeating, may we be safe. May we be healthy. May we be happy. May we be free from suffering. And then coming back, there may be a tender place within yourself that you want to send this loving kindness to. There may be someone else. But picking another person or some place within yourself, perhaps yourself again. May I be safe. May I be healthy. May I be happy. May I be free from suffering. Coming back to your breath, noticing your breath in your chest cavity. The inhalation, the exhalation. If you feel any bit more peaceful or more calm or more present, knowing that this is a place that you can come back to. I'm not saying it's always easy, right? Because don't shame yourself if it's hard to get back to a calmer place. That's not what I'm saying. Never shame yourself. But knowing that this is a place that you can come back to, and you can develop skills to come back here more often and feel more of a peace more often. I really like to think that this sense of peace is kind of underneath everything, and that we get like all spun up and we have so many responsibilities and so many things we're doing, or so many people we're worried about, feeling so much empathy for people in the world, feeling a sense of duty and responsibility to be helping. All of that makes sense. But below that, there can be a sense of peace. Or maybe it's a sense of acceptance. Maybe it's reconnecting with our deeper selves, where we just feel less spun up and more at peace. And this is a topic for another time, but I would kind of argue that we can connect to our inner wisdom when we kind of calm down. So these practices that bring us into the present moment and calm us down also help us connect to our inner wisdom, which is a beneficial thing. So I'd like to thank you for being present today. I'd like to, again, thank the Jefferson Educational Society for inviting me to host these sessions every Friday for the moment at noon. Please come back next Friday. We'll have different topics each Friday, different mindfulness exercises each Friday. My name is Penny Meckley Porter, and I'm a therapist at Thrive Therapy Space here in Erie, PA. And what I hope for you, may you be safe. May you be healthy. May you be happy. And may you be free from suffering. Okay, I'll see you next week.